Hey guys, NV here, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make it rain. Now I will do the very basic to give you an idea how to do it, and you can run wild and do your own style of rain. I'm just going to give you a good rundown. So if you don't have a photograph to follow along, you can download this from the photographer from the link below. Okay, so this is the basic photo I chose. I am going to crop this photo a little bit. I want to crop this piece here out a little bit. So I'm going to tap the C key on the keyboard, and I'm going to go up to this top handle here. I'm going to click and drag down to about right here, somewhere around there. And I'm going to bring this to the side now, and I'm going to bring some of that in as well, about right there. And maybe a little bit from the left, like so. And I'm going to click OK. Go back to my hand tool, tap the H key. I'm going to zoom it in a little bit more. And what I want to do is create some folder here. I'm going to alt click on this folder right here. I'm going to name this Rainfall, just like so. And I would like to make another folder inside that. So I'm going to hold the control key and just drop a folder in there. I'm going to double click group 1 and name this Small Rain, just like so. And I want to create a layer. And I'm just going to go down here, click on that, just like so. And you can name this Rain if you want. And we want to fill that. So I'm going to go to Edit and Fill right here. And if you notice to the right, the hotkey. And I want to select 50% gray, just like so. I'm just going to leave it like it is. Click OK. Now what I want to do is right click on that and say Convert to Smart Object, just like so. I want to go up to Filter, the tool menu here, and go to Render and Fibers, okay? And now I want to set this to, let's say, variance to about 25, I guess. This is all trial and error and just pretty much guessing what we want. I'm going to say a little hard. Let's say about 45. I think that'd be pretty good. And click OK. And if you notice up here at the top, we're going to worry about that later. We're not going to worry about that right now. And now what I want to do is I'm going to expand this real quick. I just want to look at that. Okay. And now I want to go up to filters again up here and go all the way down to motion blur, or to blur, and then motion blur. And play around with this a little bit. That's a little too extreme. I want to say about 30. I'm going to try 30 and see how that goes. Keep our angle at 80 and click OK. And now what I want to do is select this folder here, right here. Oops, sorry, this folder right here, Small Rain. And I want to select Screen, just like so. And now I want to select Rain Layer and go down to the Fill and Adjustment icon at the bottom of the Layers panel. Click on that, go up to Curves. Okay. And this is your darks to the left right here, this tab. And this tab over here is the whites. The tabs kind of say it all, really. The white tab. I want to go to the dark one here and drag all to the right a little bit. Let's say where it starts kind of looking like a little bit of a rain. Say about right. Say about 90. Say about 190 and see how that goes. We'll zoom in a little bit. Not too bad. It's kind of looking like rain here. Now, what I want to do is clip this into the layer. So I should have done that. So I'm going to double click on the curves again and select this right here. This oops, it won't clip for some reason. There we go. Clip that into the rain layer. Okay. Just like so. And now it's clipped into the rain layer. I should have done that before to begin with, but I didn't. I failed to do that. So now what I want to do, I'm going to go ahead and collapse this right here, or minimize it. And now what I want to do is duplicate this folder. So I'm going to hold Control and J key. And I'm going to hold Control one more time and tap the close bracket key to move that underneath the Small Rain folder. And I'm going to just kind of remove copy here and put in parentheses. Let's name this Rescaled, just like so. And now what I want to do is basically resize this. So I'm going to hold control and tap the the T key on the keyboard and click OK. I'm going to zoom out and hold control and the space bar and just drag to the left, zoom out a little bit. And I just want to grab this corner anchor handle here and just hold Alt key, Alt and Shift, and just kind of make it a little bit bigger than what it is. Not like that, I'd say. And click this check mark, confirm that, zoom back in. Now you can see the variation of it right there. And I might also, let's go ahead and adjust the opacity of this right here. Let's make it about 50 maybe less. Let's see. Let's make it about 35 actually. That looks pretty good. And now you can see it kind of feeling like rain. And that looks pretty cool. Now I'm going to select this rain layer right here, this folder right here. I'm going to add another folder. I'm going to hold control. Oops, sorry, not control. Just click the folder icon. And I'm going to name this large rain, just like so. I'm going to select both of these folders right here. Hold the Alt key, click and drag up. You can see kind of double arrows there. Kind of copying these into this folder right here. I tell you what, before we go that far, let me do one thing. I would like to mask some of this rain out, okay? Just a little bit. So I'm going to hit this select small rain rescaled folder and select this mask icon right there. Just like so. I'm going to go to my, tap the B key on my brushes. And let's say default. Just want a soft brush, just like so, like it is. Maybe about that size. We don't know yet. I'm going to go to brush settings and go to right here to brush tip shape or whatever. And I want to bring this up, spacing up a little bit, about 85, somewhere around there. And go to scatter right here. And I want to select this tab right there and drag out around there somewhere and select both axes. And I'm going to select shape dynamics, I think. Play around with that just a little bit, say about 22, something like that. And that's about all I want. And what I'm going to do is select this mask layer, making sure your brush is set like it is right here, your color palette. Make sure your black is in your foreground and your white is in your background. And I'm just going to brush a little bit, just a little bit of that rain away, just like this. And let me Alt click on this mask layer and you can kind of see it happening here, okay? Just a little bit, just to kind of mask some of that other rain in the back away. I'm going to hide this small rain layer and you can kind of see some of that now. That's masked it away a little bit. You can even come in here and do a little bit more if we want to. Not too much, just a little bit. Just a little. Let's go ahead and show our mask, our small rain folder again. And now let's go ahead and I want to delete these because I didn't mask. I just had that idea at the last minute. So now we're going to select both of these, holding control and selecting the rain, small rain folder. And I'll hold the Alt key and drag it and copy it into the large rain folder here. Okay. And what I want to do, let's select both of these also and name it small. Just like that. And let's show our large rain folder. Let's put that, minimize that. Expand that. And what I want to do is select both of these. Well, before we do that, let's make sure the folders are set to pass through and change the opacity back. We're going to default everything. Right click, have both of them selected, right click and say convert to smart object as well. We're going to zoom out because we're going to scale this up pretty good bit. Hold control and tap the T key. And we're going to kind of drag it out like this right here, holding the Alt key, just like so. Hold the Alt key again, grab the top handles, and we're going to expand it out considerably. Insane, I know. But you will see the result and go ahead and confirm that, check mark. Zoom in, now you can see the rain really much larger. Now what I want to do, go into right here, this folder right there, and select screen. Now you can see the much more different. And now it looks like it's really coming down. I'm going to go back, select small rain. Let's name this large rain. Come down to the fill and adjustment icon. Click on curves again. And let's clip that into the large rain layer. Selecting that icon right here. Go to the dark, this tab to the left, and we're going to drag it in a little bit. About like that. About 97. And we're going to go ahead and zoom in here and check it out. It looks pretty cool. Now, there's a lot of things you could do from here, like adding detail of the rain splash and things like that. But I like it. And this gives you a good basic idea how to create rain. And I think that looks pretty nice. And what I want to do now is save this. I go into File, Save As. Actually, make it rain. And save. And OK. And let's save it as an image as well. I'm going to hold Control Shift, tap the S key. Much quicker way to save, and JPEG, and save. And that's it. That's a good basic start. And that way you can go ahead and run wild and start creating your own variations of rain and being as creative as you want with this. And I think it looks pretty cool. I really do. I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up now. And until next time, I will see you in another video.